Hello and welcome to my channel, and this is the second project for the Alice in Wonderland collaboration hop hosted by Crafty Michelle. All the links to all the other channels taking part are in the description box below, so please remember to hop along and take a look at everyone's wonderful makes. I really enjoyed last week looking at what everyone else had made. This week I've made two projects. First of all, I made a loaded envelope. I've used two sheets of paper actually, because I didn't have a double-sided sheet that I felt really worked with the Alice in Wonderland theme. I've chosen this one for the swirls because it reminded me of the rabbit hole. I've used toppers from the kit that I used on my tag last week. So that was a free kit with a magazine. I've used some transfers from a book that I bought from the Works a while ago. It's an Alice book and it's got some it's got colouring pages in it, but it's also got transfers, so I've used those. I found these knife, spoon, fork and teaspoon brads in my stash, so I've just popped those through the tags. This is a doily from my stash. These stickers come out of another Alice in Wonderland book that I bought from the Works. That's got basic party games in it and things. There's a heart transfer up there, and it's got 3 pockets, so we've got a very front one there, and then also this one here, and finally our larger one at the back. And on the back I've decorated it also with some woodware stamps, which is the vintage pocket watches stamp set. There was a free stamp set with the card magazine, which came with this card kit, and that's the Curiouser and Curiouser stamps. I've used that plus these smaller pocket watches. I've used a couple of the toppers, obviously. I found some brads in my stash. So I've got the playing card symbols as brads, and I have used the other one on the front there. Also more of these transfers, and I finished it off with a miniature playing card and a pocket watch charm, and also this rose cabochon. It's just waiting to be filled up with some goodies. My second project is a pocket letter, and I'm just going to go through each pocket to show you what I've done and used. So the bottom one here, I've got D or Dumb and the White Rabbit, and these are both on a backing sheet from a Debbie Moore CD-ROM, which is also an Alice in Wonderland one. The images are stamped and heat embossed, and then I've coloured them with graphic markers, so alcohol markers basically. On this one I've added the Dumb and D, which actually comes from the stamp set, and on this one I've printed this out onto my printer, and this just says the higher I go, the behinder I get. And I've added a bit of sparkle. I don't know if you're able to see that on the camera, but I've added a bit of sparkle to the pocket watch. And the middle one is book text, and the die is a toadstool from Joy Crafts. I've coloured that in with my Kuretake Real Brush pens, and to get the spots I've put down a dotty stencil, then I've used a clear ink pad, and then I've used clear embossing powder so that the colour would resist the spots. And this one says, I think I'm going mad, I keep seeing a white rabbit in a waistcoat. And as I said, it's the book text, which I'll put the link to because it's online digital, and the name escapes me at the moment. But I've also used this stamp to create these ring marks on it, and coloured it with vintage distress ink just to make it look a bit old. And my middle line is 2 pages or 2 ATCs with the book text on. I've used a Joy die for the bunting, and I've added this rose, which is from the same CD where the backing paper for these came from. I've added a bit of red to that. This is another Joy die, and it's actually a perfume bottle, but I've detached the neck to make it look like a stopper, and also there was a tassel on it, so I've just made that look as if it's a vial of something. And I've just written drink me and the quote is curiouser and curiouser. On this one I have used another Joy Crafts die for the pocket watch. I've coloured it in black, and then I've used some Pebeo Empire Gold gilding wax, which is quite effective. And that says, "Oh my ears and whiskers, how late it's getting." And then in the middle we have Alice, and I've coloured her again using alcohol markers. They're all from the Visible Image range, these stamps. And she's got this backing paper with the rose on, which is also from the same CD. And this one says "Drink Me." I do just need to go around that with a black pen. I've noticed I've gone around all the edges of the cards and the quotes with a black pen just to make them pop. And on my final row at the top we have the Cheshire Cat and the Mad Hatter. But on this middle one we've got the book text again. I've used Joy Crafts die for this, so this is, I think it's a wedding collection, so this is the top hat. And then I have used a die that I got from Laura, Mrs. Stationery and Stuff, who I believe has taken part in this collab as well. That was from a D-stash that she did, and these were a pile of cups, and I've just cut the bottom one off. So we've just got the one cup, and then I've gone over it with stencil and some of the sour grapes paint from Paper Artsy. The Mad Hatter is on a background of black card with texture paste, where I added some of this sour grapes paint to it and went through a star stencil. He did get a little bit smudged unfortunately, but not to worry. And the Cheshire Cat is on the same background, and I've coloured him really nice and bright, and it says "We're all mad here." And to finish it off I have added some ribbon down the side here, so it's just a blue and white ribbon with some flowers on. And then I have added a charm, and if I just take that off, and we've got the one of the mushrooms that I used on the tag last week, so I've just put one of those on. And we've got some beads and a crown to represent obviously the Queen of Hearts. And then I've used some of these word beads from my stash to spell out Alice. There we go. And there's obviously a key on the end of that one. And that is finished for me. I have really enjoyed this collab, and I want to thank Michelle for hosting it. Now I do want to say that I'm actually going to be giving away all of my projects. So there'll be the tag, the loaded envelope and the pocket letter. Obviously these two will have some goodies in them. They won't all be Alice orientated, but I'll try and stick to that theme as much as I can. And the only thing you need to do to take part in my giveaway is to leave a comment on this video and leave a comment on my last video, last Alice in Wonderland video, which is the tag. And you need to be a subscriber as well. YouTube rules, you need to be over 18, and I have bought everything with my own money. This is in no way affiliated with YouTube. Yeah, that's it. So just leave a comment on this video, leave a comment on last week's video, and be a subscriber, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. And you have until next Saturday to do that, which is, so Tuesday's the 1st, so that's Saturday the 5th. So up until Saturday the 5th, you can enter my giveaway, and I will pick somebody on the Sunday and I'll upload it hopefully on the Monday or sometime that following week. But yeah, the deadline is the Saturday the 5th. And I think that's it as far as rules go. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to hop along to all the others taking part. Like I said, I had a lovely time last Sunday afternoon. I did it. I just watched everyone else's videos, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. And there's just so many great projects and different ideas. So it's well worth doing to get inspired. And don't forget, you can join in with us on Instagram or YouTube by using the alicecraftalong hashtag so we can see your projects. Until next time, cheerio.